I did good in high school sports. I think I would have been one of Hitler's top soldiers.
Polish politician picking up an anime femboy at a cosplay convention. So in Poland, they like femboys, but they don't like black people? Besides going to countries like Japan or maybe China, I feel like going to Europe is one of the most popular tourist vacation spots that you could find on this earth. Italy, France, Germany. But the thing is, some of these countries don't really care for, you know, people that look like you or me, depending on what, you know, race you are. So today we're gonna check out the most racist countries in Europe just to see, you know, who is actually rocking with us, man.
#1 most racist country in Europe by a landslide.
Is who?
By absolutely no competition is the Czech Republic.
The Czech Republic? I don't think any other ethnic group besides white people have decided to step foot in the Czech Republic. What do you have any reason to be racist for, bro?
Bro, I don't know what kind of race theory they're teaching them in Czech schools, but I genuinely did not expect it to be this bad.
Damn, okay, so what happened?
It had more black people, which it doesn't have any now. But
right.
If they did, they would make Jim Crow look like a progressive Swedish government.
It's that bad? Jim Crow, mind you, you're talking about hanging people from trees, blood on the leaves. You talking goddamn segregation. You talking all the different abusive powers, redlining ghettos, and all the above, bro. Are they dancing with gay people? And you don't like black people? Why? That don't make any sense. How are you progressive with this, but not the other stuff?
But now they just discriminate against other white people, which is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Like, Czechs will look you dead in the eyes and tell you they hate Ukrainian immigrants, and they look like the same exact people.
Why?
Hey, Ukrainian, the Slavic fountain is this way. Don't drink from the white fountain. Bro, what? We're both Slavs. What the fuck are you talking about? You can break a
It's just some like weird type of elitism in certain countries, bro. I feel like that's the only way to explain it. Because, bro, you wouldn't be able to tell if somebody told you, yo, I'm actually from the Czech Republic too, okay?
Racist by reminding them they're Slavic. Listen, bro, I don't care how many conversations you have with me with your fucking 12% beer in your hand, which was amazing, by the way. I don't care how many times you tell me, oh, Czechs are closer to Germans than Slavs. Let's all clear this up, okay?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. To an outsider, to me, all of the same. And no, I don't tell me that I'm racist and I think that all white people look the same. No, I'm just saying anybody in that region of like Eastern Europe, right? That's Eastern Europe, I think, maybe. Y'all look very, very eerily similar, man.
You are not German, you are a Slav. Get that through your head.
Being Slavic is not that bad, bro.
Czech police. Oh my god.
What?
So anyway, I was driving a tram in Prague, right? And
what?
me and Leo, who were co-piloting that shit, we stopped to go see a cool big church they have.
Damn, that looks crazy, bro. The fit pics would go crazy, bro. You gotta wear some Merc Owens, come over here, you know, take a couple pics. Well, they wouldn't like us there, I guess, but.
And the road is closed off to cars, right? So there's a road and then a sidewalk. So we just walk in on the road since it's fucking close to cars. And we go to this policeman who is guarding the place to ask how we can get in. He says something to us in Czech and then Leo tells him English. And then, on God, you might as well have told him, can I get your daughter pregnant and then disappear from her life forever?
Oh, okay, so if you don't speak the language, you're like scum of the earth, bro. I will say, though, I feel like if you go to a place, you should always try to learn a little bit of the language.
Like, Leo might as well have said that and probably he would have gotten a better reaction, knowing Czechia has the most porn stars in the world per capita.
It does?
Turns out, this dude was fucking Hans Landa. No walking.
So I guess for all you gooners out there, you know, half the time you guys are watching videos, you're watching somebody from the goddamn Czech Republic. Fun fact of the day that I definitely did not know.
No, the road is for cars and the sidewalk is for pedestrians.
Okay.
Back the fuck up. 2019, it's okay to be Slavic, you know? Being Slavic is okay.
Right.
Say it with me. Being Slavic is okay. You know, me
Being Slavic is okay, even though I don't think this is for me, bro.
and Leo, we were in Poland and we had just finished the night of drinking.
Yeah, bro, Warsaw, more like no-saw, right? Because I don't see any fucking people here, bro.
Where are you? In Poland?
And since a pack of cigarettes in
I took the walk to Poland.
the UK is 16 quid, more than double the hourly minimum wage, Leo prefers to roll his cigarettes. One Polish dude came up to us and asked if we had cigarettes. No, I don't have straight cigarettes, but I can roll one for you if you want. No.
Wait, so we're talking about Poland now, okay?
Oh, thank you, that's okay.
Huh? Did you hit him with the German salute just because he didn't have cigarettes? I'm confused, bro. I'm confused. What's going on?
There it was. He threw up the aisle. No warning, no context, nothing. And the funniest thing is, he threw up the aisle like he expected us to do it back. Bro, do you know which ethnicity Hitler's main op was? He was Georgian. You can't expect me to throw that shit up. Yeah, sure, there were about 30,000 members on the other side, but the rest of us were just beefing with Hitler. So out of shock, I started laughing because who the fuck expects a random Heil to be thrown up after asking for a cigarette?
Facts, bro. If I go to Poland and some dude comes up to me and hits me with one of those, I'm not even gonna do it, by the way. I'm not doing it, okay? If somebody hits me with those and you expect me to do it back, no, I'm gonna feel threatened, or I'm gonna feel like, yo, you're doing some type of call and people are gonna jump out the side of the windows in the building with AK-47s and shoot me down like it's a goddamn firing squad situation. I'm on execution death row. Yo, brief intermission. If you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure you sub to the channel. We are at 10.5K currently, posting videos every single day for the entire summer. Please join the community.
4 a.m., bro. And then after laughing, he lowered his hand and said, sorry. The difference is Poles are kind of LARPing with their Nazism. Like, they will throw up the highlight or rally, but they will still be nice to immigrants. While
what's the logic behind that?
The Czech will measure your skull to figure out if you're human or not.
So everyone knows there's this like revolutionary new form of spreading your radical beliefs online. Instagram Reels. The other day, I was mid brain rot session just scrolling away, and I see one of those interesting European map reels. You know the ones I'm talking about.
I don't.
And it was like
top 5 blonde hair percentage by European country. Percent of white population in European countries. So this is like the good side of the world. This is where everybody wants to go. This is where everything is just sunshines and rainbows, bro.
In European countries. I already knew. I could smell the comments from 10 videos away. Anything below 95 is cause for concern. UK 86% white people who made this video never went to UK.
I mean, that might be true though. I heard the UK has, you know, a lot of different minorities besides not even just black people, like Indians or Asians, and you know.
His grammar really just demonstrates the elite IQ that his super.
And if you're from the UK, bro, I'm gonna tell you this right now. The only reason why y'all have even a slight amount of decent foods is because of the minorities who came there, bro. Because I've seen some UK food, beans and toast. Don't even get me started on Polish food, bro. I heard that they eat goddamn, I don't know, beef jelly damn near.
Superior race has. Oh, this is the demonstrates the elite IQ that his superior race has. Oh, this is the genetical makeup you think our country needs to preserve? Huh.
Damn.
Interesting.
Damn.
And then you have the Polish comments fucking coping about the fact their country isn't 100% fat, rural, white alcoholics. It's only 91%. What? Poland is not 91%, much higher than that, nearly.
Some of them might not be hating or tweaking out on different minorities, bro. Some of them might just be legitimately saying that there's nobody in Poland that isn't white. Who is going to Poland anyways? That's not white. Why would I go to... They don't got polar bears. They don't got the Polar Express. What's the, you know? The only reason why Poland is even relevant is because of Lil Yachty, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, if you're Polish watching this video, I don't mean any harm.
Who is 8% not white in Poland? I also found insane amounts of Polish cope under this reel. The apparently official femboy opinion map. Bro's never been to Poland. Come to Poland as a femboy, you will not come back.
What type of threat is that, bro? Is that because you're gonna get married into a Polish family or something? They rock with femboys in Poland? I didn't know that, bro. Shout out Poland, though.
In Poland? Well, guess what, bro? I've been in Poland like 3 times, and I think the map's pretty fucking right for once. I can confirm, okay? Also, I think the map's pretty fucking right for once.
Polish politician picking up an anime femboy at a cosplay convention. So in Poland, they like femboys, but they don't like black people? You have never even met us a day in your life, bro. Why do you not like us, man? Why? I can promise you I'll change your opinion.
I can confirm, okay? Also, I find it pretty fucking funny how Poland is so anti-immigration.
Right.
And how a vocal amount of Poles online just spend all their time fucking crying about how they're 100% attractive Polish white boys, etc. But
bro, you can't tell me that these aren't like descendants and disciples of the mustache man himself, man. You have the same ideology, damn near.
Have the second biggest diaspora in the fucking world.
Huh?
There are like 20 to 40 million Poles living in other countries. Like, bro, just accept that immigration is one of the core values of your country.
To me, immigration is one of the core values of humanity itself, bro. If people didn't move and go to different countries, bro, nothing would change. Everything would be boring. You're only used to one type of thing. Like, bro, the beauty of life is experiencing different cultures, bro. Facts, man. Like, I'm trying to eat raw meat with some Ethiopians. I'm trying to eat some dog in China. Like, what's the problem with all that, bro? Try different cultures, man.
People, and then maybe you guys can have a more human outlook on others going through the same shit as well.
What?
You really got Polish guys making YouTube shorts about how immigration is ruining the world whilst living in fucking Gloucester. I remember when me and...
Like, breaking news, buddy. You had to immigrate there, too. The hypocrites I can't stand them, man.
We were in Warsaw. We saw these two famous, like, 5-foot tall Polish Nazis streaming with a selfie stick. And they had to put their faces real close together to both fit in the frame. They also had matching uniforms on, and they were in the touristy old
What is that? Is that like the modernized version of the symbol that we all know?
Yes, kid. How good is that dick? Oh, how good is that dick, bitch?
What the heck is this? What the? What is in my ears, bro?
Now, I mention all of this because
why?
Without the context, these guys would have just looked like a cute, wholesome gay couple. And I wanted to point this out, right? At what point does
just let them explore each other's bodies in peace, bro? It's cool.
Racism just become your preference in men? Like, sure, bro, you really want to preserve blonde men's genes so bad.
That's a good point.
Interesting.
Why do you even care, man? Blonde hair, black hair, blue hair, white hair, brown hair. It's all goddamn hair, okay? Some people, you know, they like to keep it hairy downstairs. That's fine, bro. But why do you care if it's blonde or not? Plus, you can just dye it, man.
It's just your type. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for example, the first Instagram reel I talked about, right? I did some digging. I looked at their profile and they had some reels that kind of stood out to me, yeah?
Like what?
For example, countries with the most muscular men in Europe. Ranking of the most handsome men in European countries.
Hey, bro, it's Pride Month. Shout out Pride Month. It's okay to be gay. Like, bro, it's cool. It's calm.
POV, someone asked you to come on his white van. Hey, yo,
what?
Bro, like, come on, man. Hey, yo.
I got into the gay community. I liked the attention, but I was not gay, and I still don't consider myself gay, but I had a lot of experience, and actually I do like the gay community. But it was a bit of a tragedy, and I did things that I did not like.
Okay.
So you like the attention from men, but you're not gay, so hey, man, at least he's open and honest, man.
I know Latvia looks bad in this, but to my extreme surprise, the country with ornaments that resemble the swastika the most was actually the least racist out of the 3 countries I mentioned. People keep saying Latvia is racist, and I expect it to be like the fucking Congress hall before going there, but actually it was completely untrue. I know some Latvians make themselves look bad on the internet.
Okay.
Right? They make themselves look really fucking bad,
How?
actually. But so do Georgians. So I'm not gonna judge them, although they make it very hard sometimes.
Westerners accuse us of being not, we simply cannot comprehend what it feels like when that Hitler gazes on you and you were chosen as his personal elite wrecking ball. He turns out his problems to make things go away. What? Are you glazing him?
Like Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, me neither.
And I disapprove of what he did. I often think I did good in high school sports. I think I would have been one of Hitler's top soldiers.
Before watching that clip, you could have asked me 100 different questions about what I think he's gonna say. That is the last thing I would have expected. He said, I don't like him. I don't follow his ideology. But I think if I was born there, I would have been one of his top soldiers, bro.
My point is that I would have been probably some sort of elite shock troop, you know, probably some sort of special forces, Hitler special forces.
You're imagining and idolizing and fantasizing about being one of his special forces who committed a bunch of atrocities, bro. Think about what you're saying right now. Like, that's not just
right.
What?
Like having the eye of someone like that on you, and you know you're his top guy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Glazing
also,
them.
knowing what Stalin did to Latvians, I personally try to pay my condolences for what my people did to Latvians, which is why they have to deal with this bullshit now. I even
what does that even mean?
Bowing down in front of Latvians to apologize for what my ancestors did, but they did not accept it, saying, quote unquote, it was fine.
Or Spider-Man.
Now imagine this, you are Finnish.
Finland, okay.
Why are you guys so surprised? You should have seen this coming ages ago. I watched Forsen. I have no friends. I'm from Finland. I'm an alcoholic. Like somewhere down the spiral, I was gonna start wearing dresses. And I'm in
So Finnish people just rock dresses and are femboys? Hey, shout out to Finnish people, bro.
computer science. Okay? I don't know why you're all so shocked.
You are the whitest person to ever exist, and you live on a farm in the middle of nowhere. Let's say you live in Vanhapaikka, Finland. As you can see, it's not a metropolis. And the only other person living in a huge radius from you is your neighbor, who is also just Snow White.
Interesting.
The biggest town near you is the
Do I know any Finnish terms? I don't think I know any Finnish terms. I don't even know what's in Finland. Is Stockholm in Finland? I know a little bit of Swedish. Jag kan prata lite svenska. Yeah. If you know, you know. Hey, anybody Swedish watching this video right now?
Municipality of Kinula with a population of 1,500 whole people. And the only thing in that town is a school, a church, 2 stores, and a bar. Now imagine you spot a black person. Not even a black person. If you see an Italian or a Greek person, they might as well be from the Congo to rural farmer Finns who have never seen anything past the skin.
So if you see any slight amount of tanness in Finland, yo, it's like seeing a goddamn shark walking on land.
In tone of /5Fs. So the thing about Finland is that they had a swastika, yes, the German one, as the symbol of their air force up until 2020, where they silently dropped it. They're like, listen up guys, we have Alan Wake 2 coming out. We can't be doing all this. That game was
Yo, they missed the update many years ago, bro.
For having a black co-main character as well, and called woke. My brother, this is the most progressive thing that has ever happened in Finland's history. It's magic that the developers' headquarters didn't get Molotov bombed.
Honestly, I hate when people talk about like woke culture and they're being unironic, bro, because dude, what's wrong with seeing different races in different positions and different, you know, things of the game in the movies, bro? Why?
Which Finns also invented, by the way. So Hassan was watching my video about Finland and made a great point about the Finnish Air Force.
What do you say?
Because I did not mention it in my video about Finland because I didn't want to get my Finlandia poisoned by Mike Mikkelsen. I love my Finlandia, okay? I love my Finlandia.
Y'all be boiling hot dogs?
Like nobody looked at that and went, what is that?
Spit it out, man. Spit it out.
I think it's just interesting that that was what was going on. You know?
Yeah.
It's just not good PR. And the only good reason I'm saying this, Finland, is because I love you, okay? Although having a swastika on your fucking planes while being the most racist country in the EU towards black people is...
Finland hates black people? Why, bro? And Sweden? Why, bro? Why, man?
Crazy. I don't even care if you cope with, actually, the swastika before the 40s meant a different thing. Yeah, well, going to a P. Diddy party meant something very different a month ago.
Yeah.
Are you still gonna go if you get invited?
Yeah, bro.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
It's a fact, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Now, LeBron was spitting, though, bro. If you know, you know. Some of us, you know, real ones, we know what's up.
Yeah.
Do not suomit orilet avataan perkele satana me, bro. I'm just saying the truth here.
And telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
True.
Find pictures in my email. I sent this bitch a picture of my dick. You're not supposed
to. I'll just act like he didn't say that, bro. Pre-2020, Kanye was different, bro. Was it even 2020? It might have been 2016.
Here, I can park here. Not supposed to. What are you trying to fucking hypnotize me? Get away from me. No.
He's on perk sets, bro. Perks. For sure.
After the recent European election results, I don't want to hear any Westerner of any fucking kind call any Eastern European a racist or a Nazi.
Why?
Marine Le Pen won France like she was smurfing in Counter-Strike. Also, my apologies, French people. I was not familiar with your game. Thank you for not electing the National Rally. His thoughts truly were too complex for journalists.
I'm surprised France isn't on this list. I heard France is pretty racist, but actually they have a large population of minorities, right? So,
however, I did also edit this video, so you're gonna see it. And some of these people still have the audacity to call Ukraine a Nazi country when the nationalists there got a vote of 2.24%.
What's that even mean?
A party named National Rally tried to ban kosher food, and their leader said that she was against the visibility of Islam, but not Islam per se, which I don't even know what the fuck that means. Got elected in literally every part of France besides Paris. But the Eastern Europeans are the Nazi racist ones. Get the fuck out of here, bro. These people have so much balls to call other countries racist when they elect openly racist parties to lead their countries, and they have the balls to be racist in the first place. Because most of the countries that are on this bullshit now were the countries that were colonizing these people and looting.
So basically, long story short, Eastern Europeans aren't the most racist part of Europe, but there are other parts like, you know, more northern and I guess more west.
Their countries of resources and labor and people, and in Belgium's instance, fucking arms too. And now they have the fucking audacity to be racist.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you fucking Europor hypocritical. Motherfuckers are
Cook
like,
'em,
we
cook
don't
'em.
want these people in our countries. Meanwhile, they went all the way to their countries to get on their bullshit. So no, Denmark, I don't think you're superior to these people.
Racism doesn't even make sense to me because you guys are using these people for their resources, their labor, their skills, whatever you want to call it. And then you're going to go back and have the nerve to shit talk them afterwards, bro. Like, make it make sense, man.
You discriminate so much against because you used to have dog brothels where you and people from all over the world would come to your country to dogs until 2015, right? And in a survey done in the fall of 14 found that only 76% of Danes favored the ban on sexual relations.
So there's a 24% population of the goddamn country that said, maybe we shouldn't be having sex with dogs.
Relations with animals.
Yo.
Which means that 24% did not want to ban dogs. This is insane. But yeah. The uncultured Muslims, am I right? It's still legal in Hungary, Finland, and Romania, though, so get on that, please. But also,
So I can go to Finland right now and smash dogs? Well, they might smash me first because they don't like black people, but that's also besides the point, bro.
I understand why Romania didn't make this illegal because there's just too much bureaucracy in Romania to do anything. They probably opened up the law folder and shit was like that scene from
Stand by it. I love it, man.
Diddy party? Nah, bro, it's a Danish party from now on.
Man,
you doing it, man. You deserve it.
Only thing I care about from Denmark, the Danish, whatever, is the goddamn cheese Danishes in my local bakery. Hey, y'all did y'all big one with those. If y'all made Danishes, hey, those hit. Shout out the Danish people that are watching the video, though. If you walk with me, I like you, man. Yeah. If y'all don't like me, I don't like you either.
Yeah.
I will make it clear. You can write this down. I want to fuck a woman
as a horse.
None of this is a secret. Just to be clear, you know, many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid. My feet are firmly planted in the ground.
You want to do what with a woman as a horse? Yo, I think we're going to conclude it right there, bro. That is the most racist countries in Europe. Denmark, goddamn Lithuania, I think he said. Poland, and I forgot the country in the beginning. But yeah, if you're another ethnicity, you know, going to parts of Europe, I would, I guess, steer clear out of some of these areas. You don't know if they're gonna, you know, hang you up on a totem pole and put a tiki mask on you, or, you know, smash you like they do the dogs. But with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. Join my Discord link in the description so you can link me new videos if you want me to watch them. And, you know, once again, it's Love You All. I love you, and I'm out.